Good evening, folks, and welcome to FMA Discussion. This is episode 512. And tonight, we're going to be covering the FMA block party, I guess, which is occurring this weekend. And so, if you guys will catch this and you know about it, live in the area, you can come. On from that level. Further ado, please, Del Castillo. Here we go. Hey there, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Good. So, we got the block party coming. So, how many years has it been?
This is year two.
Year two. Okay, and you're doing it
Yeah,
once a year?
I'm trying to do it once a year if interest is there, and it seems like um, at the halfway point, everybody keeps asking me if I'm going to do it again, and that's pretty much why I'm doing it. If there's an interest,
Yeah,
so
right. And last year, from what I understand, was pretty successful, right?
yeah. I had about like 300 plus people there. Yeah,
That's awesome. I would have never guessed that number. And
yes.
so, for folks who might know, like, what do you got going on there? Like, I mean, music, food, obviously. Right?
Yeah, I have, the history of it. It started from my barbecues, and then the barbecues where I got the community together to get together and spar. Um, Instructors started offering like little lessons here and there to help people spar better. I'm pretty sure they were kind of irked with some of the stuff that people were doing, so they said,
Okay.
"Let me help people the right way." And I figured, hey, why not? We could make a bigger thing and have that, and have vendors where I wouldn't have to cook uh, or anything like that. Have vendors there that support the community, and then these instructors that want to share their their knowledge and skills can do it on a more formal and public format, and that's where it's at.
So it's more, as far as the people that are showcasing, it's more instructional centric, not so much sparring then.
They're still sparring. It's like you want to test drive the things you learn. So
Oh, so
it's
they'll get something, and then maybe they'll grab somebody and say, "Hey, I want to try this out," or whatever. I got you. Okay.
that's the whole point, and to give some instructors some exposure, and just let people know that there's people out there other than their own instructor that they can get information from. Just put it out there. Um, yeah, and I try to get a variety of instructors there. This year's instructors are different from last year's.
Okay.
So
So you kind of,
this year,
you kind of, get new people.
yeah, last year I had a good crew to start me off. We had Conrad Kamen, who's from the Inasano Academy. So many Chaz, girl Chaz from San Diego. We had Sabrina uh, from LA, and who with her came with girl Alex Urshia and Arnold, Coach Arnold from the Philippines.
Oh, because he
They
was out
showed some,
there. Okay.
yeah, he was out there, and yeah, it's just and this year I have Arnold Filomeno from Atlanta.
So you
He's gonna be
got,
showing some.
who else you got teaching?
Arnold, I have we have Guru Jordan Labuyo. He's showing some Yalian
Oh,
Filipino
okay.
kickboxing. Then I have Guru Mark Makita. You know,
Mhm.
so he's going to be showing a lot of good stuff. I know a lot of people had asked and had questioned if he's ever going to be one of my instructors, and he was on my short list of people who I wanted to ask. Then I have Norm Alonzo from San Diego, and last but not least, JJ Herves, who's
Oh, Wonder Romeo. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and JJ. Fortunately, he just came back from the Philippines, and I had to beg him to share his KI stuff. So
So, all right. So you kind of got it collect. All right. You got covering all. So is it basically kind of stick centric, or they're going to show? I mean, obviously KI will be more sword based, right?
just everything. I try to get people with mixed, um, it, Yalian obviously going to be
Yeah, right.
empty hands.
Yeah,
Uh, Arnold's going to be more well-rounded of a little bit of everything. He may show knife, he may show empty hands, whatever, whatever's good for him. JJ will show some sword. Mark Makita maybe stick, and Norm. He's in the Nyan Eskrima background, so we have some old school Stockton Eskrima there.
nice.
So,
We got a couple questions already came in. Wait a minute. Oh my God. My, where is it? Okay, he's asking. This is Ken. Here we go. So, how do you get everyone to get along?
um, I don't like everybody, but I can get along with everybody. Everybody, as long as everybody has the same
Yeah, right.
goal,
I mean, everybody could
you
just
know.
be
Uh,
respectful, right? Yeah.
yeah, that, yeah,
Um,
that's the whole thing. There's people that I didn't think I'd get along with, be- but I met them, and they were really cool people. You know.
yeah, it's amazing when you think there's like something going on from the outside, or there's just this long range sensation. But then when you actually sometimes you meet the people, it's like you get through all that. You know what I mean? I found at times. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I try to stay low key, but you hear things about certain people, and then you finally get to meet them, and they're totally not like what you.
yeah,
So
'cause the other person could have had an agenda, what they're telling you about the other person, right?
yeah,
God, I mean that never
yeah,
happens, right? Uh,
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, with 300 people, um, you're certainly not going to have everybody getting along. And oh, you're back. Okay.
yes.
Um, the next question is regarding Brunel, and I'm going to wait on that till we get through the stuff. So the street fair. So when is it officially starting? Tomorrow?
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I mean Saturday. 10
10 o'clock
a.m.
Saturday. Okay.
to 4. Yeah. So usually people, well, Filipinos tend to be late. So
I heard
things are
something.
gonna.
So
So people can walk in at 10, check out the vendor booths we have there. This year I have about double the amount of people I had last year.
so you're
So
expecting around 600?
no, I'm talking about vendors,
Oh,
people selling stuff.
vendors. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I obviously Bunal will be there selling stuff. My boy from up north, Miguel Ruby, Mike McKenzie, he always supports my stuff. FMA Supply,
Yeah.
Native Clan will be there
Oh,
this
okay.
year. Mark Latham from San Diego, who does a lot of good, excellent custom aluminum training and real training knives, will be there. This year, I have Kuya Rene Susim. He's one of Inosano's instructors. He's selling some wood training gear made out of wood, and then Guru Nick Papadakis will be there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick.
so
Oh, he's
yeah,
awesome.
he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him at an event honoring the legends in San Diego, and I just said, hey, would you be interested in coming by and doing this? And he was concerned if everybody's going to be okay with him going to be there. I said, yeah, come by.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, he's
I don't carry all of this stuff, and we all these vendors, let people choose
yeah.
and save on shipping by being there. You know.
Absolutely. No, Nick's a great guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
And then I have like this year I have like 4 or 5 food vendors. So last year the 2 food vendors I had, they both sold out. Yeah, they both sold out of stuff like early afternoon. So I got 2 more food vendors, more desserts and stuff. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. And then
Ooh, are you back?
buying Philippine Philippine inspired hoodies and stuff like
All
that.
right. You got clothes. So
Um,
people selling clothing. Okay.
yeah. So there's a couple of others there that, um, yeah. So it's a good vendor lineup.
Nice, nice. And so you start at 10. What time does it go till?
Well, till 4 o'clock. Till four. I start off with Arnold. He's gonna warm everybody up, get everybody's juices flowing. So from all the instructors have about 20 minutes to show stuff. So just a taste of what they have, and they'll be there for the rest of the day to answer any questions. And then right after that, this block party, we're doing our first ever official Fuego Toto showcase event. Our me and Miguel Ruby's um, stick punch kick tournament. So,
So are you working
it,
in conjunction with Lex or no?
oh no, Kuya Lex has his own thing. He's talked to me about, and we've discussed, um, you know, their things, and I told them we have our own thing, and it, why can't we have more than one? You know,
Oh yeah,
so
no. Yeah, I just yeah, I mean absolutely having more than one. I just know Lex has been well, as you know, with his father, they're getting something going on the East Coast, Maryland
yeah,
specifically, and they're trying to get something going on the West Coast, from what I understand.
yeah.
So,
We've had talks. He's Lex's father, Kuya West, and I have talks about it. And I just want to see what I could do on my own, you know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and and I got a reel when I first announced that we're going to have it here. I had a big turnout, people inquiring, and then later on they the fighters I have, they all agreed to their fights. And then I have some lower weight matchups that I suggest to people that you want to fight this person. And then a lot of the lower weights wanted to wait and see how we were doing it. So, but it's going to be, I'm really excited to see these fights that we're having.
Are you doing the same setup as them, where it's a three? You have 3 rounds. What's your setup?
It's 3 1-minute rounds of punch, kick, stick. They have to use their stick at least 50% of the time. No clinching. You can sweep the leg, and if they fall, you get 2 solid hits while they're on the ground, and then they get restarted. It's just like from my experience in all the different forms of stick fighting, if somebody's not skilled at stick, they're going to try to clinch and hold. I want action, you know. So that's why I decided on this format. And I know a lot of people are like, "Why don't you do real stick?" You know, like, yeah, we could do that, but I don't want somebody really injured, like you can get hit in the knees, thrust to the throat, stuff like that. So we opted for the padded stick option.
And so, are you going the weak calf helmets? The no, just for fencing. Or,
Yeah, no recap helmet. I have Bunal helmets that have a plastic face shield
okay,
that are
okay.
protected. Because if you think about it, like, I don't know anybody who'd want to kick or punch a recap helmet. Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
not bare hand or fencing mask.
yeah. And back in 1998 at the World Tournament in Cebu, the British had something like that, and yeah, there was a lot of punching and kicks to the body, but nothing to the head with live stick, and I thought that was pretty cool. And they did once they started taking it to the ground, um, they would just hold each other, you know, for the
Yeah,
most
they
part.
don't. I guess they would do that if they don't, train that area or whatever. I guess their training is. But yeah, yours is definitely different from Lex's. Not in a good or bad way. It's just different.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
And in my talks with a lot of other escrimadores in LA, yeah, they thought that that was a good idea to keep the action going. But we'll see what happens. A lot of people say stuff, and me and Mike Miguel Ruby, hope a lot of lightweights would sign up and compete. But I think they thought that there would be grappling involved, or they wanted to see how this tournament turns out before they sign up
Mm.
for our next one.
The
But
grappling would have came from what they're seeing over there. Like for instance, in round three, they let like all the grappling, et cetera. So that I'm assuming maybe that's where they got that from, and probably assumed that you were going to do that, right?
not really. It's like my belief is the essence of the Filipino martial arts growing up was a lot of stick and blade work and moving around. So I want to keep that essence. Not and a lot of people who train eskrima, the higher they don't grapple, they don't teach grappling. So I wanted to make sure I include a lot of them. And I know some of the OGs they don't believe in grappling, and
Mm.
so how
Yeah.
would I have them be a supporter of what I do if none of their students can grapple?
Yeah,
So
yeah, you can't like set them up for failure. I mean, yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
But
so
but I know Kuya West and Lex's promotion, they do that at the end.
yeah, the
So
last round, yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see how that goes as well. You know,
I do too. I
and,
mean, yeah,
yeah,
just curiosity how that plays out. Like in other words, under their platform, round one is there's certain guidelines. Round two, additional guidelines, and then three. So each round definitely has its guidelines of cans and cannots.
but like guys like Nick Papadakis and his crew, the Dog Brothers have do that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
And then when I did the Dog Brothers, I back in 2001, the match I did, I only opted for stand up because I didn't know grappling. you
yeah.
know. So but like I said, I just want to keep the essence of the stick fight
Yeah,
alive,
no, I think it's great.
punch, kick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it. No, I mean it's your thing, your venue. So I mean, yeah.
But yeah,
I'll
so we
go.
have we have one fight every hour, except for the heavyweights. We had two super heavyweights, two matches up, so that'll be the last one. So it'll be like an instructor for 20 minutes, a juego total match for about 5-10 minutes, and then community sparring. That's it.
Mm, neat,
And I
neat.
think, yeah, the community sparring is like a big thing, but that I'm sure they'll be hyped up after the Wego Toto matches to
Yeah, yeah,
see.
they're gonna want to like try it exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, well, that's good, and that's what
yeah. You can
that's what I'm
develop some
hoping for.
enthusiasm. You might get people that want to do it, right?
Yeah,
You know.
so
Um, so is this just a 1 day thing, or is there Sunday stuff, or is it just 1 day?
no, it's just one day for today, and I have people from New Jersey and up in NorCal coming down. But right now, it's just a 1 day thing. Um, I don't plan on doing a 2 day thing. That's a lot of stuff going on.
Uh,
I know some of the instructors offered to go teach for an hour. But I I I want everybody to get a taste of what we have
yeah,
over there.
yeah. No, I think it's. I mean, it sounds really neat, and um, yeah. And then, so do you still have this barbecue separate as well?
Um, I haven't had a barbecue in a while. Uh, it's just a big undertaking, and then not really a big undertaking. It's just that it has to evolve to something else. You know, I, I plan. I tell other instructors host it, and I'll support it.
Yeah,
But as far as me doing it, my mind is already kind of moving on behind that to other things, a stepping stone.
yeah. Like if
So
somebody else wants to pick up the reins, they can do it, right?
yeah, it's like there's some groups out there that tell me like, oh, such and such. group wanted to call their thing a barbecue, and we shut them down because you say that's your thing. I'm like, no, a barbecue is for anybody. You know, what I mean, I don't hold a license to the name, but if they want
Yeah.
to use it, go ahead. Just don't say it's sponsored by me because people will ask me. But everybody's free to do their own thing. You know,
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean,
it's
it's
all right.
you need to you need to come to one, Dean. Mike, if I'm coming to one, you better bring your helmet, man.
Yeah, you need to come and
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah, I think yeah, no, absolutely. It's just it's so funny. I'm like, I just turned 60, and for the first time ever, I'm thinking like, where's my exit package? You know, it's like with WPM, et cetera. Like I'm actually like just think I'm going to reduce some things just so I can be more of a student and not have to be just so tied down to instruction, teaching, et cetera. You we'll see. But I would love to, though. It sounds like it's a lot of fun. Oh my God. Stone Cold's barbecue outside the beat. You need that thing. Yeah, it is, Glenn. Yes, it is. So then, all right. So what else can folks? What else do they know? Those that maybe watch this, all that, and they want to come. Like, what's the parking entrance fee? Anything like that?
Yeah, right now it's $15 for
Which
to get
is
in,
which is nothing. Okay.
and then um, and then at the door it's 20, so they can register on uh, BunalBrand.com. It's still $15, but at the door it's 20.
Okay. That's
So
still that's still incredibly reasonable. So
yeah, last year I was surprised at the amount of people who didn't register and just showed up
it's
at the
creature of
door.
habits, man. They're gonna wait to the last. You know what I mean? You think they would bite on the early? I'm telling you that.
Yeah, but one of my friends told me that a lot of them don't think that's asking too much for what I'm offering. You
No,
know,
I don't think it is.
yeah, you get to see five top tier instructors. You get to see some matches, not a long tournament where you have to wait the whole day to see somebody fight. So and it's just five matches. You have I bring food vendors there, and you know, and the LA community of Filipino martial arts. The ones that I've been in contact with have all been awesome. You know, whenever somebody has an event, I know some of us try to support each other. So especially
I think that's
my
great.
events. You know,
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Yeah, I hope you guys. I hope it really turns out really well for you guys. Five food trucks. You got a
what's
DJ.
that?
You got five food trucks. You got a DJ.
I none of the not all the DJs that hit me up that they want to do it were asking too much. It's out of budget. So there's going to be music.
That's
Luckily, last year, um, the two DJs that we had were gracious enough to lend us their time to share the music. But I think our DJ this year will be Apple Music, but we do have a live band. But I don't think a lot of people, you know, I hope they appreciated the DJ last year, as I did. But they were outside, and unfortunately, it got so hot that it was melting that it melted one of the records. So we had to stop for a while.
oh
So
wow.
next time we have to put them inside or in the tent. But we do have a live band playing again this year.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. And plus, yeah. I mean, like you said, uh, Apple iTunes works, right? So,
Yeah.
so let's catch. So, what neat stuff you got going on with you now? Any neat
Oh,
products coming out that you done? Yeah.
yeah. I'm working with Arnold here. He has this movement called Defend Cancer, bring awareness to awareness to cancer to help cancer research and that. So again, that's defang cancer. His mom is currently beat cancer twice, right? Twice. So
Awesome.
we've partnered with him. He has some exclusive beat cancer products that he'll be uh, selling at the event that we produced for him. Eventually,
Okay.
towards the end of the year, we're going to have another event. We're going to help him with another event, sort of like this block party, but it's going to be themed for cancer awareness, and the proceeds go to cancer
Well, that's
studies and
awesome.
stuff like
Awesome.
that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get people support stuff like that. They get behind that.
yeah. But it's more. It's another way to inseminate, to introduce the Filipino martial arts into
Yeah,
young people's lives. And it means more potential students for the community. And, people, that means more equipment sales for all the vendors
yeah.
and
Those
more
to come,
students.
right? They're going to sell something, right?
Yeah,
You know. I mean, you got Nick there. Nick Papadakis is coming. I mean, you got FMA. Um, the other one who sells the other stuff there. You, of course, your own stuff. And,
yeah.
depends. I heard. Oh, you go. So, what need? So, are you been designing weapons kind of around of what you've been doing with your version of
With my version of what?
Juego Todo? Have you been kind of making some gear towards that?
No, it's just my padded sticks. Like just been utilized. Like everything I've built Lunal with has been the padded stick. I wasn't the first person to do that. I just made improvements, and I'm constantly making improvements.
Yeah.
And this iteration of my padded stick is probably the best I've ever made. It's a dual foam core polymer core, 1680D rips bulletproof nylon, and really the grips are really good too. And how I put the butt together, and everything about the construction is a lot better than the
Or,
past.
and those are on your site?
Yes.
Yeah, check those out. We'll just catch up here on the comments, make sure I'm not missing questions. Mike, thank you. Yes, Guru Heil, thank you. I had a memory lapse. Supply and demand. Let's just go look at that. And the helmet. I wasn't. Were the helmets fairly new or something you've had for a while?
Oh, I've had Bunal helmets for a while. So they were designed for padded stick fighting. So and I've had to finagle them away because I designed them just for stick fighting. There's more pressure when you kick the face and punch the face. So I had to make some adjustments to that for the competitors. But
So did you have somebody like paying somebody to test them out?
no, we did a trial run of the Juego Todo at Miguel Ruby's place up north at RC Martial Arts,
Okay.
and then we had like two fights there, and um, the helmet, the face shield came off a couple times because uh, they weren't made for punches or kicks. But I think I fixed that, and we'll see how it goes.
Mm.
And that's the biggest thing with FMA is the headgear. I think right now the best all around is the fencing mask. Um, the weak calf helmets are like tanks. You could use a metal pole and they'll still take it, and
Yeah.
everything else is for padding. So, but it just depends how people train, and a lot of people want to take it up a notch. So
Yeah, right. But I think I agree with you. The fencing match is like the happy medium.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So how many versions of sticks do you have that you're selling?
Oh, I have different ones of length, and one with I have the standard 29 inch, and then I have the one that are 3 inches longer that everybody's wife called me to make for them. And then now I have a Dos Manos one, a two-handed one. So two-handed for sword grip. And then I make the training grade one with a puño that you
Okay.
could use. Yeah.
Wow. Um, how long is it as the Dos Manos?
Um, 36, I believe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just here, because I'm gonna put in the comment section the website again, and its website is
Bunalbrand.com.
BunalBrand.com. All right, just bear with me here. I'm gonna do that. Um, okay. All right. What about what new products you got going? What about your knives?
I've had the same padded, the padded trainer, the one I gave you for your seminar. That one's
Yes,
been really
which was
doing.
awesome. Thank you.
That's been doing really well, and Arnold has a special edition for his defang cancer
Oh, okay.
that he'll have. So but pretty much it's the same. It's just a different color. Um, it's black with a snake print on the top that I'll probably preview tonight, and you guys can hit them up for it at the event. The proceeds go to cancer research and stuff like that.
That's
So,
awesome.
and
Folks that are
he'll
watching
be
the show, there's the website. I'm interested in the new sticks that you're just talking about. You designed. How recent did you come out with those?
um yeah, like beginning of the year.
Oh, so fairly recent. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people still have the older ones. I went with Raton before, but like I mentioned, like if you leave it in the car, some Raton gets brittle, and then it'll break. Or sometimes manufacturers make heavier rattan and they would break people's hands. So I would rather not have. And I found with the polymer core that I'm using, that's a good happy medium.
Mm,
Yeah, I've only had one instance of it breaking
okay.
at the tip. That's it. But the person who broke the tip was using it correctly. He was hitting with the tip really hard, and yeah, so and
Yeah.
he's had it for a while. So
Yeah, if you have them for a while and you're really using them, I mean, come on now. There's no stick that's, I mean, you got to be reasonable in that regard, right?
yeah,
I mean, like I used to go through the action flex. What Arnold could tell you is one of the reasons throwing the tip. And,
yeah.
after a while, I don't care what it is, it's going to break down. I mean, come on, it's,
Oh yeah,
you
well
know,
for sure.
you know. Can you customize the padded sticks? Question from Renee.
Like customized link, customized. I could pretty much, yeah, I could pretty much if the quantity is good. Or yeah, I could. I've made custom link sticks for people, and at this point, um, other people who may have been making padded sticks have given up trying to make it themselves, and they just order from me and put and then put their label on it. So,
Are they at
which
least
is
telling you
fine,
that?
huh?
Are they at least telling you that? I mean,
Oh no, they're ordering them from me, and I
okay,
just say
oh,
just
good, okay, okay.
order a good amount, and I'll put my label on it. And like tack knives is carrying all stuff. You
Oh,
go
they're
look,
starting to carry the. Oh, no
yeah,
kidding. All right, okay.
yeah. So they um, John from Tack
Yeah,
asked for
yeah.
certain specifications. specifications, and yeah, I his new padded sticks are for me.
Is he still carrying the stick brand there?
The soft sticks.
Yeah.
No, from what he wanted to sell them all before he started carrying mine. So
Yeah, I bought it. I
I,
bought a pair of those, and I wasn't happy. Yeah, but
he's
I'm
he
not saying
I
they're
think
all.
he's
I'm not saying. I mean, it was just one pair I bought. The others could have been, the other models could have been good. He made a pair of custom 24-inch for me. Okay. Well, that's awesome. That Tack's going to carry your stuff. I mean, John. I mean, the few times I talked to him, he seems like a great guy.
oh yeah.
You know, and so, but yeah, that's good. So what else you got? What are some what do you got thinking for future ideas as far as your stuff?
I I have things in the work in Paris, so I'll be
Oh,
out
that's right.
there
You go there.
July.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
twice
You
a
got the
year.
house thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So in July, um, I didn't go this winter, but I I had my wife. She went. She dropped off a bag of goodies to my friends over there, and they've been using it. And this July, they're doing their own barbecue, which they call a fight lab. And then theirs is a 3 day event.
Really?
So yeah, and I'm this whenever I'm there, I'm one of the instructors, and then I think next winter we're supposed to start talking about Stefan Fernandez, who's one of the older FMA OGs over there.
I
He
know
has
of
a
him. I think Lameko. I think.
oh yeah, yeah, he did the first FMA festival,
Okay.
and I think we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna partner together, and I'm gonna bring it back with him. So
Yeah.
and then yeah, I got a lot of orders ready to bring with me to France this July.
Oh, that's
So
right.
if any people in Europe want to order stuff, contact me. My wife and kids are coming with me, so we can check in a bunch of stuff. So
Okay.
I've
You
already
can load up the
I already have
suitcases.
yeah 4 suitcases full of Bunal stuff. So and once I get there, I just start shipping them out to whatever country. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like Matt, you can
yeah.
get like a little gig going over there. You know what I mean? That'd be wow. You'll have
That's
the
the
U.S.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure it sounds like it's starting to take place.
we'll
So
see. I hope it does. So
I'm sure. I'm sure it will. Yeah. Um, oh boy, Renee. Um, we got Brent. There's literally there's a soldier, man. This guy. So what are okay? So what about? Are you been just so busy, kind of with the Bonal brand? Are you pushing anything else, as far as like what you're teaching?
I've been working on college curriculum. So
Hmm.
um, I've been the new college that I'm teaching martial arts at.
Yeah,
They've been bugging me about um, writing a Filipino martial arts curriculum. So they sat me down a couple weeks ago and said, "We really need this. We really want this." Um, so I'm going to write it. I've finished revising their martial arts and combatives and kickboxing curriculum. So now um, they have a big Filipino. Um, they teach Tagalog there and Filipino history, and they reminded me that that's what they hired me there for is to write a Filipino martial arts curriculum. So
yeah, well, that's awesome. And what college is this
yeah,
again?
Glendale Community College.
Glendale Community. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so we'll be offering Filipino martial arts there probably next year at this time.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. More
Yeah.
should do that. Wow. That's awesome. Um, and so, what do you got? Like, anything else that folks should know that want to attend Saturday? Like, parking, anything like that?
Oh yeah, like if you park, there's a lot of space at the college next door.
Okay.
But remember, there's parking bumps because last year I was watching people drive over all those parking bumps.
Okay.
Yeah, so watch out for those.
Watch out for that.
Um, yeah, so yeah, the city of Rosemead is trying to shut us down too because they think it's going to be a really big event. They're thinking it's going to be over 500 people and really loud, but no, it's not like that. So I'd be happy if we had reached 500 people this year, but
Well, if you got
last
300
year,
last year, and
yeah,
I mean, I think it's conceivable, right? I mean,
yeah. So if it gets, but not, I'm thinking they're thinking there'll be 500 people all at one time. I doubt there's going to be five because people go in and out and stuff like that. So
yeah, okay, right. It won't, right. So, Mike saying he went to your Saturday classroom last week. Great group of kids. Okay.
yeah.
Um, so you teach. Oh, that's awesome. So you're teaching kids. That's fantastic.
No, he meant like Mike's old. He looks pretty, so he thinks he's young, but when he says kids, those are 20, 17, 20 year olds are kids to
Oh,
him.
but still though. But I mean,
Yeah,
that's still important. That's an important age group for propagating the arts, and right. I mean, so.
yeah. And Arnold, I guess, instruct my other college class today. Uh, kids, yeah, kids. When you're 50 and 60, everybody
Yeah,
has to be kids
yeah,
again.
right, yeah, kids. I guess that would fall under the umbrella of kids, right? You're just a kid.
Yeah,
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 I
that's
know
right.
it's crazy. I know. Like when you think about that. Actually, I tried not to, but yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So this is awesome. So, um, for the vendors again, you got Nick Papadakis, you got Heil,
FMA Supply,
yeah, and
Marshall Motion Academy. I have Mark Latham, Bunal. I have Guru Virgil, Kuya Virgil from Kailakuan. It's health sciences. Have you heard of him? He does Hilot and he does um, um, Filipino martial arts. He'll be there. I have a jiu-jitsu vendor, Roughnecks Jiu-Jitsu, that'll be there. Some artists.
okay,
I call him the Elephant Whisperer. His name is Agapito. He does some great artwork, Filipino-inspired artwork. Barumu, they do barong hoodies. Do you understand the
wow,
barong? Is a Filipino traditional wear
okay,
and food vendors. Yeah, I have about and then a massage therapy, massage anatomy. They're doing massages for donations.
nice.
So
And then,
yeah,
and you said, I'm sorry, what's Virgil's last name?
Apostil.
I think I've heard the name. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he wrote the book on Hilot. So you probably
Gila.
so
Okay.
last year his students did therapy on participants. So if anybody that was there in the boards can enlighten us on that. I didn't get a chance because I never partake in a lot of the things because I let the participants go. I
Yeah,
just manage it. So,
yeah.
but I know a lot of people were very happy that Kuya Virgil was there and he was sharing some of his martial art and his healing practices.
Nice,
So
nice.
that's a really good thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the question of all questions from Renee. Will there be karaoke?
I've been wanting to have that, but I have mixed feelings about it. So,
Okay.
yeah, and then we could discuss that for the future because some people, it's like in all things, some people shouldn't be doing karaoke,
Should
right? Like
have no
some
business.
people, yeah, some people have no business doing kali.
You have no business getting up there and singing. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I've seen this guys. This Renee's wooden trainers. Yeah, I've heard yeah, they're really nice.
yeah, that's good. I'm glad that he's going to be
Yeah,
there.
Oh, here, Mike's got a question. Mike is asking, are you going to have the live bait slicing on water bottles again? That was fun.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
popular. I'm just um,
Uh-oh.
I'm just concerned about the weather. It's going to be really hot. But yeah, I'm planning to have blade cutting there.
Like, what's the temp supposed? What's the temp supposed to be?
Right now, it's sometime in the morning. It's really cool and overcast, but like I'm not really sure. It's just and there were like thunderstorms the other day, like so.
Okay. Um, Renee is volunteering Nick for some traditional Filipino dances if Nick is up for it. So
Which one, Ocho Ocho or Tinikling?
Renee will volunteer him for all the above. So,
Oh, okay.
uh,
But as you can tell with the banter on there, um, it's a good time, especially with like-minded individuals who want to train, and
I think
a
it's
lot of
great.
people that go don't have egos and just have a good time, and that's what I want, you know. And a lot of people that I have up there don't really care if you call them about titles. We're just all friends. We're on our journey, our path, and we're just here seeing
Yeah.
where we're all at, you know.
No, I think it sounds like it's great. I mean, if you got 300 people last time and you're expecting more, I mean, you're obviously doing something right. It would be wonderful if something like this could manifest on the East Coast. But we'll see. Um,
Yeah. Right now, I'm on track with. I have 150 right now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Right before I shut off it goes up to
you got
20 bucks.
150 now, then you got people, of course, that are just going to pay at the door, you know.
Yeah.
So, uh, yeah. I mean, is it like, the weather supposed to be clear? Is the forecast okay?
Yeah, it's clear, but it's unpredictable. So I'm
Okay.
hoping it's going to be good, but we'll see. They can
Yeah.
buy plenty of water.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, man, I hope it goes well. Pulling for you guys. Hope the teachers
Thank
do
you.
well. You get a ton of people going there. Um, I don't know. Sounds like a great event. And this is now. Are you doing this? The plan is annually, same date.
I think next year because I am Northern California has a big event today, and a lot of those instructors there wanted to come down for this to support. So they usually have it the first weekend in June.
Oh, okay.
Uh, so I was trying to have it the second weekend in June this year, but the space was booked. So I'm booking the space for the second weekend of June next year.
Second
Um,
weekend. Okay.
yeah,
I'll have to write.
so
I'm going to write that down because I definitely it's something I would love to check out. Second weekend. Mhm. With San Francisco, all the boys. Um,
yeah,
yeah, but why is the dude behind you?
this
Renee's
guy,
asking.
who
Renee
Arnold.
Renee Cocolo, aka Growling Dog, is asking, why is the dude behind you look so serious?
Oh, Arnold. They say why you look so serious. He's just waiting.
Growling Dog's is he's curious.
Uh,
Dean fake right. He's too much, man. Renee. But oh, we got another. Oh, we got a question. Let me see here. Question about the Juego Toro. Is it going to be outside on mats? How is it going to set up for the fighters and their corners? Good
it's gonna
question.
be inside on mats.
Okay, good question.
Those
Okay.
puzzle, like they're about
All the
an
puzzle
inch
ones?
and out. Yeah, those. I'm bringing those in tomorrow night, 25 by 25 ring. So,
Okay.
so when the fights come, everybody comes in to watch them, and then go back out. So,
Nice, nice. So Mike is attributing the serious look on Arnold. He's hungry. Steve hasn't fed him.
oh, I already fed Arnold. That's why
Oh, so there's no truth to
he's
that.
waiting.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
waiting for dessert.
Oh, that's what it is. That could be
Yeah,
the issue. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. But awesome. Well, hey, I hope it turns out great. I hope you guys have a great event. I mean,
I
like,
invited you last year, and I knew you were, but you have to come definitely before you get older.
yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Next year, if you're having the, well, actually, not. Uh, if you had it the second weekend this year, I couldn't. But there was. Oh, I know what happened. Burton was supposed to do a camp on this weekend, and it was like, is he going to do it? Is he not? There was this kind of this back and forth. So um, that was it. But yeah, no. If I know you're going to be definitely doing the second weekend next year, I'll just keep it clean. Yeah,
Yeah. But I'll after this, I'll lock the date down, and we'll see what happens.
yeah, yeah, no, no, no. I mean, no. If I know in advance, I'll be there. I mean, I'll just come in on a Friday. It's a 1 day thing. Hang out with people.
Yeah,
And, I could catch up with Steve Grody or somebody out there, and I could do something.
you have FMA discussion, FMA block party edition.
Oh yeah,
You can
I'll interview
interview
people.
people, and there
You know
you
what?
go, live.
When I'm out there, I'll interview people. I'll set up a little table and they can just swing through.
That's that's what I was hoping you do last year, but
Well, hey, all right. You know what? I'm gonna make it happen for you. I will promise
okay.
you. I will absolutely. I'll interview people when they're coming through. No worries. Dean's going to a gathering first. He's Renee is convincing that I'm going to be doing a gathering. But yeah, no, let's do it. I mean, we'll be in touch for sure. But yeah, I would be humbled and
Yeah.
honored to yeah, have my little table and keep bringing the food. I'll just keep interviewing
Oh
people.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'd be humbled and honored if you showed up too.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, we got to do it then. Absolutely. Yeah, awesome. So, Arnold, any thoughts, comments
Do you have any thoughts or comments? He's just looking forward to tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
sounds like
appreciates. He wishes you were here
next year.
next year.
It was Burton's. It was the whole Sea Lot camp. Like he was going to do this weekend. And then what's that?
Said Burton was
I didn't
supposed to
hear.
have the camp. No, I have headphones on, so he can't hear. So,
Yeah, no, we'll do it next year. Absolutely. I'll just make sure I didn't
all
miss
right.
it.
So everybody on the here, you heard it. Dean said he'd come next year.
Yes, and no, Rich, I will not be eating. No. Oh yeah, anything else, but I will not be experiencing that, unfortunately. You know what? I can have Mike. If you get Mike, Mike will be. I'll just make Mike just sit next to me. He can be the coach.
Mike Macabenta.
Yeah, he'll just be right there. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Like your little pet monkey.
whatever you want to call it, but he'll just be.
Okay. Well, remember
That's
that.
a guy I got to interview too. Is Mike?
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. If he's still watching, let's see if he's Dean. We missed you at Nick Merchant's last. Yes, I know. There's just a lot of stuff going on, Henry. That's why I want to take a break and pull back because I'm missing out on a bunch of stuff by teaching, and it's getting old. Yeah, Mike, you can sit next to me. But there's a guy you got to interview, Mike, because he teaches kids. That might be that'd be a worthy show. Anybody teaches kid, I have a soft spot for. But
There you go.
well, hey, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, I didn't say anything.
Oh, but yeah, absolutely. I would be honored next year, and but I hope you guys have a great event. Arnold, I'm sure will tell me all about it, and yeah, if you got pics and all that, please post them in the group and accept.
Will do. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, anytime, anytime. No, anytime. I'll be more than happy to, anything like this. I'm happy to bring folks on. So, yeah. All right, Arnold, you
All right.
guys, hey, have a great weekend. Hope it goes well tomorrow and look forward to the pictures.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So, Mike, make sure you can be sitting next to me, okay? Mike, Mike, are you there? Mike, Mike, I will have the pinky ring on too. So, who is next? Well, on Marshall Math, we have, I can tell you who's next. Too many pieces of paper on there. Just bear with me here. Mark Stewart, JKD, Ted Wong lineage, next Wednesday night. That should be interesting. Long time with Ted Wong, and it's been a long, decades, from what I understand. So he'll be on, and FMA discussion next week. Minor niece, a guy who I've heard of his name, never spoke to him, don't know much about him, but was way back, like one of the older guys that trained with Remy and all that. So a lot of stories on the camps and etc. So that should be interesting. So yeah, we'll check that out. But yeah, thank you for everybody that watched, and I hope they have a great weekend with this. Thank you, Richard, and I'll see you guys next time.